The upcoming eclipse days here at a really, really good price, $200. That is unheard of. It's about 70 either videos or audio lessons, and we interpret all kinds of fun charts, celebrity charts of all kinds. So you get all the basics, you get the lessons, and then we go into chart interpretation. You get both modules, the teaching module and the chart interpretation module, for a really bargain price, and it isn't going to last very long, and I'm not going to run the sale again. And I usually don't run sales, so this is the time to take advantage of it. So let's talk about the upcoming eclipses. We have the full moon lunar eclipse and then the new moon solar eclipse coming up here. So we are between worlds for a little while. We have the final closing of the door at the upcoming full moon. Then we have the opening of a new door at the upcoming new moon. So it's a new era when it comes to the types of realizations that a lot of us have come to. Because when you look at how society works, the bulk of the trend or what's going on has much to do with the trajectory of things. So we have a bulk of people that have come to understand what they want, who they are within themselves, because we have this vision of a more integrated society, a more fair, gentle society, a world that is more connected in more fulfilling ways. But that's not going to happen from the outside. That's not going to happen with some kind of external government or external structure. That's not something that we're going to gain from outside of us. Those kinds of ideals are going to come into being or come into reality because there's enough people living that way and having the kinds of values that support a more sustainable, connected, happy, satisfying culture, world culture overall. So there must be, rather than the old era, there has to be enough people that understand who they are in themselves without that need for something external imposed upon them. So what it is to be a free and fair individual, what it is to be personally empowered. Otherwise, we're looking for outside band-aids. We aren't really being the individuals really responsible for our own future, for the making of our own life. So it's a very interesting time because we know that pressure creates results or necessitates results. And it has been a period of time over the past years where there has been more pressure overall. And some people have responded to that in a way where they've really figured out how to create solutions in their own lives and how to apply those to others. We have to figure out different ways of solving problems. We can't solve the upcoming problems with the kind of thinking that we created them with. So we're going into a new, well, with the new moon in Aries, a new era when it comes to leadership. We can't depend on leadership that is too far outside of ourselves. It needs to be more local. It needs to be more community-based or community organized. We're seeing that shift at this point. So it's a remarkable time in history. It doesn't look like that now, but we will be able to look back and see that this was really where we saw a change in thinking overall that led to more changes in behaviors. Alrighty, so I don't have a ton of time. I only have a few minutes. I have to teach my progressed chart course today in just a little while. If you guys are interested in that course is wrapping up. I think we have this week and next week, and then we're going to be done with that course. And then that course will be available as a pre-recorded course. That's a great one. We've been having a lot of fun with the progressed chart course. We've been looking at the moon and the signs and the houses and aspects that we see with progressed planets to natal planets and progressed planets to planets. It helps us when it comes to prediction. And the progress chart is a really good descriptor of what is going on internally. What is changing and erupting within us internally that you may not see related to outside circumstances like you do with transits. So, alrighty, I think I'll wrap up there for now. I might pop in for a few minutes later. I don't know. But if you're interested in my Synastry course sale, I'm only going to have that going on until Saturday. So I will put the link to the way to go about signing up for that. That is a pre-recorded playlist of about 70 videos. There's a lot of lessons there. And then we go into celebrity chart interpretation at the end. So we have maybe 10 or a dozen charts, and I'm probably going to add a few more to that too, where we look at all kinds of different interesting combinations, most of which we have heard of and wondered about. So I'll see you guys later.